Good evening. Welcome to the 2024 Ansonia High School National Honor Society Induction Ceremony and Honor Cord Ceremony. My name is Ms. Delicio, and this is Mrs. Davis. We are the advisors of this society, and we would like to thank you all for coming this evening and joining us in the induction of the new inductees from the class of 2024, the honor cord ceremony of senior members from the class of 2024, and the induction and celebration of the inductees from the class of 2025. These students have each worked diligently to earn a place in the National Honor Society by their effective demonstration of the four qualities held in high esteem by the society: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Inductees, you should all be proud to be here tonight as a part of this important event. You are being recognized for your accomplishments and efforts, which have afforded you membership in this prestigious organization. At this time, please welcome Principal Giansanti to the stage to say a few words.
Just seeing some of the parents come in and the students that come in, I felt like it was just freshman orientation. I don't know about you guys, but it goes fast. Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Ansonia High School National Honor Society Induction. Before we begin, there are a few people I want to acknowledge tonight that could not be here. Our Superintendent, Dr. Abaco, our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Bergen, and Mr. Brockett all had prior commitments, but they sent their well wishes. I also want to thank Ms. Adamas for taking her time out of her busy schedule for being here. Last, I want to give a special thank you to Ms. Davis and Ms. Delicio. A lot of time goes into this, a lot of planning. I'm sure the students can tell you, especially Mrs. Davis, will not let you go until it is perfect. So let's give them a round of applause. Looking out to this group of students and the students to my side, they've just been leaders since they've been here since their freshman year, inside and outside of the classroom. You know, we always talk about the AP courses they take, you know, they do that, but as well, they all play varsity sports, especially today. We had a whole, that tennis bus was making me nuts, man, because we were like, we gotta get into National Honor Society, so, you know, but they excel in sports, they're all in various clubs, and they hold class officer positions. Besides that, out in the community, they work with youth sports, Special Olympics, Griffin Hospital, and Boy Scouts, including we have one Eagle Scout among us. On top of that, most of these students work part-time jobs. So go to school, do their homework for AP classes, then they do their sports, or do their sports in between, and work on top of it on the weekend. So these students are taking on a lot, and that's why they've been chosen. But all their hard work is paid off. Seniors from this class will be attending Boston University, Fairfield University. We've got the highest number of kids into UConn since I've been here in the 6 years. Wellesley College, Wellesley College, and all four state schools, just to name a few. So, you know, that's a big accomplishment among these kids. So give them a round. To the students, guys, please make sure to thank your parents and people around you. I have a 5- and an 8-year-old. Getting my 8-year-old to do homework has been a nightmare, so I give you parents credit for sticking with these kids, telling them to put their phones away, telling them to sit at the kitchen table. But guys, that's why you're sitting here and other kids aren't. You gotta remember that. It's because somebody took the time to be annoying, to tell you what to do and how to do it, and that's why there's only a few of you out of the 300 that could have been here. So make sure you keep listening to them even when you're in college. Right? Parents, I just want to say congratulations for the success of your children. Again, as my parents growing up, I hope to be one day for the two, my second one, I don't know, she's crazy, but hopefully for my first one, I'll be watching some kind of ceremony for them. I can already tell when they win little awards, it makes a big difference. So, you know, all those times that were tough were worth it because they're here now, so really give a round of applause for our parents as well. So, I want to thank you guys, congratulations, you've done a great job. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you, Principal Giansanti. We would now like to welcome our current National Honor Society President, Famina Chaudhary, to explain the history of the National Honor Society.
The National Honor Society was founded in 1921 by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. The organization sought to stimulate a desire to render service in the community, promote leadership, develop positive character, and encourage academic success. Since the founding of the National Honor Society, secondary schools nationwide have carried the torch and given life to the goals of the original society. We would now like to welcome Ansonia Del Val, our Vice President, to the podium to discuss the purpose of the National Honor Society.
Four main purposes have guided chapters of the National Honor Society from the beginning: to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop character in the students of secondary schools. Our chapter takes pride in the four pillars of the National Honor Society, and members work hard to embody each trait. These traits are the foundation of the criteria that have been used since the establishment of the AHS chapter of the National Honor Society. Since then, hundreds of members have been inducted and have participated in the same ceremony that the qualified individuals on this stage are about to undertake. The purpose of this ceremony is to welcome inductees into Ansonia High School's chapter of the National Honor Society and to honor our senior members in a cord ceremony. Fellow inductees, our dedication to scholarship, service, leadership, and character has made us eligible for induction into our chapter. Tonight, we are here to celebrate our accomplishments with a candlelit ceremony. Now, Addison Izzo, our secretary, will explain the importance of the torches.
The torch, from the earliest of times, has been the emblem of knowledge. Unlit, it has no power to lead and guide. It is no effect until the touch of a match ignites it with a vital and beautiful flame. Just so, the knowledge, the wisdom, and the inspiration that are buried in the great treasure of books and hidden in the minds of men and women are valueless until, by faith's study, we unlock the treasures, houses, and make them give up their store for the use of mankind. As man has long lit a torch to guide him into dark places, so all men who seek the truth must be held firm and true to the purpose of life by the virtues represented in this symbol. In keeping with the emblem, the motto of the society is, "Light is the symbol of truth." We will now light the candle of knowledge and truth.
Thank you, Addison. Now, Treasurer Lily Rogers, Historian Julia Wright, Parliamentarian Paul Palmer, and Vice President Ansonia Del Val will relate the significance of the four cardinal principles that form the framework of the National Honor Society: scholarship, service, leadership, and character as part of the candlelight ceremony. Please welcome Lily Rogers to the podium to speak about scholarship.
Scholarship signifies a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. You should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquainted in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continuously expand their world throughout the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Julia Wright, our historian, to the podium to speak about service.
Of all the objectives of the National Honor Society, service holds a place of distinction because it is the culmination of all the other aims. Scholarship, leadership, and character all have their place in a person's makeup, but they are all limited unless they result in active service for others. Service is shown in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both in the school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or recognition is a quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Thank you, Julia. Please welcome Paul Palmer, our parliamentarian, to the podium to speak about leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goal of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. The leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in the country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge of each of our members.
Please welcome our Vice President, Ansonia High School, to the podium to speak about character.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each of us our own individuality and our own goodness. Without this, one cannot respect themselves, nor can one hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life, and when once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, the daily striving to make the right choice. We must be, in reality, what we wish to appear to others, rather than just pretending to be something. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Thank you, Atiana. Now, we will begin our presentation of certificates. We will be calling 2 senior inductees by name to receive their certificate, pin, and candle as they are inducted into Ansonia High School's chapter of the National Honor Society. The following members of the class of 2024 have been chosen for demonstrating the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Haley Burton. Samantha Burton. Congratulations to the inductees of the class of 2025. Now, we will call each junior inductee by name to receive their certificate, pin, and candle as they are inducted into Ansonia High School's chapter of the National Honor Society. After each inductee has been called, we will begin the honor cord ceremony for senior members. The following members of the class of 2025 have been chosen for demonstrating the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Azel Arslan. Maria Dominguez. Andrew Endress. Catherine Frederick. Chloe Gagan. Liana Painsworth. Brooke Johnson. Sana Middleton. Alana Morel. Haley Muzzy. Reese Stewart. Juliana Sayasan. Please congratulate the new inductees from the class of 2025. At this time, the following senior National Honor Society members from the class of 2024 will receive their honor cords to proudly wear at graduation as a symbol of their dedication to scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Brighton Ahern. Nicholas Ardito. Rakayla Blakegrove. Layla Bromell. Burton. Samantha Burton. Shelimar Casillas. Famira Chodori. Atiana Del Val. Zoe Frager. Addison Izzo. Landon Kerr. Jonathan Kish. Brenton Lynch. Rashid Martinez. Paul Palmer. Julia Pinto. Matthew Pinto. Lily Rogers. Julia Wright. Congratulating the senior members of the class of 2024. We will now begin our candle lighting ceremony. members will recite the National Honor Society pledge, led by Famida Chaudhary.
As members of Ansonia High School's chapter of the National Honor Society, raise your candle and repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I'll be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, character. Congratulations to all new inductees. Remember to always uphold the pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
and myself, we thank you for attending our National Honor Society induction ceremony and Senior Honor Board ceremony, especially the families of our inductees and senior members. We are so proud of all that your students have accomplished. Without your support, none of them would be here. So remember that tonight is also about you and the excellent work that you have done to instill the values of scholarship, service, leadership, and character into your children. The inductees will now be taking a group photo in the main atrium on the stairs, and before they leave, we have a gift for each inductee to share with their families and friends as they continue the celebration at home. Have a wonderful and safe evening.